In Surah 7:12, Allah asks Iblis, "What prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you?" Iblis responds, "I am better than him, you created me from fire, and him from clay." 7:13. Allah said, "Get thee down from this, it is not for thee to be arrogant here, get out, for thou art of the meanest of creatures." Dr. Imad writes that Makkah was once a lush land full of gardens and rivers, an earthly paradise of sorts, but when its waters dried up, it became known as Makkah, meaning sucked out. Intriguingly, this ancient city is also connected to the story of the Garden of Eden. On the day Makkah was conquered, the Prophet Muhammad (PBUH) said, "This land was made inviolable by God when the heavens and earth were created. It's a sacred land, one that has stood the test of time." But what if Makkah holds clues about the real location of the Garden of Eden? In Islamic tradition, when Adam and Eve were sent to earth, they were given a mission by God. According to scholars like Ibn Kathir, Adam was commanded to build the Kaaba, the first house of worship. Before they built their own homes, they were to serve God on earth, which points to the idea that the Garden of Eden might not have been in the sky, but on this very earth. In the Bible, the land of Havilah is associated with the Garden of Eden. Some scholars, like W. Muller, suggest that Havilah could be in Western Arabia. This aligns with the Quranic idea that Adam and Eve were not in paradise, but in a garden on earth, a location possibly in Arabia, like the lands around Makkah. Most Muslims believe that Adam and Eve were expelled from paradise for eating the forbidden fruit, but the Quran raises doubts about whether this garden was truly in paradise. Verses like 32:17 say that no one can truly know what awaits in the afterlife, meaning Adam and Eve could not have been in an eternal paradise already. In fact, the Quran makes a crucial point. Iblis, Satan, was able to enter this garden and deceive Adam and Eve in the eternal paradise, where peace and purity reign. Iblis would have had no place. This suggests that the garden where the forbidden tree stood was not in paradise at all. Instead, it was on earth, a place of trial and temptation. But what makes this garden unique? The Quran describes it as a place where Adam and Eve were protected from the sun's heat, implying they were on a planet close enough to feel the heat of the sun, Earth. The scientific evidence supports this idea. The diversity of life on Earth, the evolution of species, and the DNA that connects all living creatures point to the Earth as the true garden, where Adam and Eve, as well as their human contemporaries, were placed. This, combined with clues from the Quran about Adam's creation from clay, points to the Garden of Eden being located right here on Earth. The journey of human evolution, from the surface of the earth to the complexity of life as we know it, aligns with the Quranic teachings.